Rocky Champion. It's DJ Qualls. Now, I know you are well known for comedy roles. I just want to say that nothing tops your hustle.
Thanks, man. I'm from Tennessee, and I got to be in Tennessee shooting that. Got to be in Tennessee shooting that movie, and I spent a lot of my childhood visiting Memphis, and shot in Memphis. It's an amazing experience.
Now, you did such a great job with the character. How did you get any advice with the role from Three Six Mafia that was in your music?
So we actually went to band camp with Three Six Mafia before we filmed. We had several days, like several weeks actually. We would go in and they would teach us how to operate all the machinery. They taught us the songs. So they were they wrote the music and they won the Oscar for it. But yeah, they were our mentors during the film.
After your role in Road Trip, are you afraid to ever send food back to the trip?
It would be very different. Like something would have to go wildly wrong for me to send something back. The only deal breaker for me is I hate mayonnaise so much. Like I hate it. So if there's mayonnaise on something that I've asked for it to not be on, it has to go back. Otherwise, I can't eat it. It might as well be made of crap. Like I hate it so profoundly bad.
Have you ever met a fan and have them tell you what scene inspired you to do horrible things to people's food?
No, but everybody tells me how that made them afraid to send the food back. Also, I can't eat French toast anymore. When you eat something on camera, you usually eat it over and over and over again to the point where you're sick. And when I'm at a diner and somebody orders it at my table, the eggy smell of that gives me the yeah, it changes it.
Did you get to keep those panties from the movie?
I have them. They're in my nightstand. There are two of them, and the other pair are in the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas.
You've done numerous shows and movies. Do you prefer TV or film?
I prefer TV. So a movie, like, he has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know how long you're going to be there. But the beautiful thing about television is it's open-ended, and you usually get to move somewhere you don't live, stay a while, like, put down roots in a life. And I prefer the process of TV.
Now, with being on a lot of series there that are getting reruns, you must be getting some nice stuff.
Yeah, well, the residuals have sort of died because of streaming. The residuals were always like people who work on shows that probably don't know this show, like Gilligan's Island, and all of these like 1960s and 70s shows. They were pre-residual, and so residuals are paid to actors anytime it's shown to sort of prop you up until you wait to the next gig. That's sort of dying out, and that's why Comic Cons are so great, because it allows us to have an income outside of acting while we wait on acting.
Now, you started off in more of like comedic roles, but as you got older, I've seen you in a lot more serious movies. Why is that?
I think it's the natural progression. Everybody thinks that drama is harder than comedy. It's not. Comedy's hard. If a joke fails, the audience may not know why it fails, but they know it failed. I'm looking to do more comedies.
While shooting Supernatural, at what point did you realize that TY was going to be the main
I didn't know that at all. I didn't even know him on the show. I met him outside of the show, and it was a surprise to both of us.
Did you ever play his video game Dead Rising?
No, I have not. Our careers and our lives are so separate. I just shot a movie in New Mexico, and I left Canada to go to film it where he lives, and a couple of weeks later somebody sent me a photo of him like 2 hours from me in Albuquerque, and I was like, I had no idea you were going to even be here. He was there doing an appearance, I was there doing a movie. We keep everything very sacred. We never talk about Hollywood.
And you have a new film with Kevin Spacey coming out, is that right?
I have one scene in the movie. In the beginning, I get killed with a musket. Spoiler alert. It's a Revolutionary War picture, but they let me dress up with like the hat and the musket, and I get pretty brutally murdered. We have no scenes together.
If you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm Southern, so it probably would be Southern comfort food, like pinto beans, cornbread, fried potatoes, and a big fried chicken breast.
What's your annoying pet?
Oh wow, I have so many of them. I overthink everything. I over worry about everything. I'm an easy decision maker, and then I will think about that decision for like 2 weeks after. Is that the right thing to do? It's really annoying. And also, Ty hates going to the grocery store with me because as prices are rising, I go around doing this. Can you believe this costs $9? And so now I go about this.
Do you ever get used to being a celebrity?
You're always only yourself, no matter what happens to you in your life, no matter how much success you have, you are always only yourself inside. Like Robert Englund came up to me the other day and he's like, knew my name, so he was a fan of my work. Ron Howard did that to me recently, and it always shocks me. I'm like, how do you know me? So the newness never wears off.
How do you handle the attention that comes with being a celebrity?
Humans are so adaptable that I think that your brain can get used to anything. I'm an is person. Like is happening right now. People are looking at me eating this spaghetti in a restaurant. You just get used to things.
What's your first major purchase?
I bought a 1-year-old Mazda Protege with my road trip money. I never had a car that was an automatic or had air conditioning, and then I drove that car to California, and then promptly traded it for a Mercedes.
What is your biggest fear?
Death. I think about it all the time, and it's nonsensical because we're all going there at some point. I just really don't like it.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
I don't know what I believe in. I mean, here's the thing. I don't like surprises. Like I hate surprise parties. I don't like not knowing what's coming next. I think that's the thing that scares me the most about death is that I don't know.
You don't think like you're gonna go to heaven or it's just gonna be all black and
I don't know. And that not knowing is scary. Because no one can really, no matter what you believe, no one can say concretely. Because when you're gone, you're gone.
What is your biggest? Oh, never mind. What is next for you?
I am doing a movie in Idaho called Shut Eye. It's a pandemic movie, end of the world stuff.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on my show. It's been my pleasure.
I wish you all